scientists are introduced the world to the little clownfish, they've jumped to mainstream popularity along with their co-star, the blue tang. Within the cultural consciousness, the clownfish, Amphirion ocellaris, and its sister species, Amphirion pecora, have been a staple in the reefer and aquaculture hobby for decades beforehand. Typically in the wild, clownfish are broken down to a strict hierarchy with the breeding pair on top, with the female dominating over 0 to 6 subordinate males, including her mate. While at first I believed the species was eusocial, meaning that within each school there would be strict casts between the breeding and non-breeding pairs, I was wrong. What makes clownfish different is that they maintain order through their dominance and aggression, considered a more primitive version of pure eusociality. One problem with this system is the extreme imbalance in females to males, especially since 100% of all clownfish are born as males, but Mother Nature has a secret up her sleeve to counteract this issue. Clowns are polyandrous sequential hermaphrodite organisms, which means that the largest and most dominant fish will change their gender, and all males under her will follow the lead and size up to the next position in the hierarchy. By looking at a school, you can determine its hierarchy. The smallest and dullest colored males will be at the bottom of the social ladder, with each rung of the hierarchy being slightly larger and more colorful than the phenotype of the previous fish. Until you get to the breeding female, it will be the largest, longest, most vibrant, and aggressive of all the other fish in the school. Once the female dies or disappears, the male next in line will start growing again and change their gender to become the next queen, with all the other males below her also sizing up for the new social standing. As observed by Peter Buston of Cornell University's Neurobiology and Behavior Department, quote, non-breeders form a perfect queuing for breeding positions, a queue from which nobody disperses and within nobody contests. Queuing is probably favored by selection because it confers a higher probability of ascending in rank than either dispersing or contesting. One other big difference between true eusocial animals and the clownfish is the presence of subordinates being helpers for the breeding caste. While the subordinate males do tend to care for their host and enemy, they don't receive any genetic benefit from taking care of kin, and researchers believe the most likely cause for them to stay subordinate, instead of finding their own new colony to rule over another enemy, or challenging the current breeding pair, is that the costs outweigh the benefits. Dr. Buston also researched this and determined that since the ecological constraints are so high and the subordinates don't face eviction from the group, individuals in non-breeding positions tolerate their subordinate position for the potential that they'll rise in the hierarchy and eventually be part of the breeding pair. In conclusion, clownfish maintain the strict social hierarchy due to the benefits outweighing the sociological and ecological constraints put on them. They see benefit in not having to rework their new social hierarchy with new fish, or risk dying to find a new suitable host and enemy, even when there are options less than half a meter away. So next time you watch Finding Nemo or Dory, remember to suspend your disbelief or risk facing some uncomfortable questions. Again, I would like to offer my extreme gratitude to the OdySea Aquarium in Scottsdale, Arizona, for letting me film on the morning of Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025, letting me beat the crowds and have a conversation with two of the marine biologists who gave me some fun facts I wasn't able to share in this video. One of my personal favorites is that they keep over 300 clownfish in their exhibit. I would also like to extend my great gratitude to Dr. Buston, whose work and research papers were extremely helpful and detailed in helping me truly understand clownfish mating systems. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.